Hey, I'm Clarisse, a European without a plan for long-term residency and with a tendency to move cities after 1 year. I want to take you along my attempt of moving my road bike from the Netherlands to Norway by train in 2 days. At the beginning of 2024, I left Utrecht for Oslo, but deserted my trusted COPPI to wait patiently in a Dutch shed. Now that the Norwegian winter is finally coming to an end, the biking season has begun, and my calves are waiting to burn. It's time to start training again. So follow along while COPPI and I cross international borders without looking back, but with the first bike ride together in Oslo at sundown in mind. Okay, I have 12 minutes till the train is leaving. Let's go. Even though I want to get to COPPI as fast as possible, I spontaneously have to make a painful stopover in Vienna. All of my 4 wisdom teeth get removed and I stay in Vienna for a while to heal. I then weightlessly hop on a train to Utrecht, where I hang out with friends and work on my thesis. A week later, I pack around double the amount of luggage and invite my bike to join me on an adventure on a superior amount of wheels. After spending a layover night at old friends in Copenhagen, I attempt the final stretch to Oslo, my current home of choice. Good morning. It's 5:51. This is my last day in Vienna before I am taking a trip through continental and northern Europe in order to move my road bike. I just got my wisdom teeth removed, but my hamster face has shrunk. I still have some pain, but I'll be ready to travel tomorrow. It's Saturday, 8:30 in the morning. It's foggy out here in Vienna and I'm leaving, getting on a train for more than 10 hours to the Netherlands with my huge ass backpack. And in the evening, I'll be meeting up with my old roomies. Potentially I can see my bike today. I'd have to get it from a shed where it has been kept since I left, and it's gonna go home with me, baby, to Oslo. Let's catch a subway to the train station. While I have started to write my thesis at a research institute in Oslo, I am officially a student of Utrecht University. I still love to stay in my old flat with my roomies and meet up with friends. This time, all thanks to COPPI. I just arrived in Utrecht, back to my old neighborhood where I lived for more than a year. It's nice to be back. My old street, the place to be in Utrecht. Another reason for me being in Utrecht is that I have started my thesis. Even though I'm writing it in Oslo, my supervisor is here in Utrecht and I'm meeting him today. Off to university! Back on a very Dutch bike. I'm in my favorite spot in Utrecht. It's called Emilieswerk and it's this nature area. This is what you call nature in the Netherlands. It's as close to nature as you can get. It feels more like nature than it actually is anything representing a natural state, but still it's super nice. When I left Utrecht in November 2023, I was super stressed with the move and I was just going to travel to India and still had exams going on, so I didn't really say goodbye properly to the whole city, but also this place here. So it's really nice to be back. Hello. My logs want to tell you something. Listen. I just came from the hairdresser. This is me from now on. Often I'm like depressed after a haircut because I'm unhappy, but with this guy I'm always so happy. The Chop Shop in Utrecht. Going to bed with my new haircut. Tomorrow I'm taking a train to, you guessed it, Copenhagen. And there is a strike in Germany, as always, which means that I cannot stop over in Hamburg. I'm taking 5 switchovers over the course of 11.5 hours anyways, but with the strike, who knows if I can even get those connections. As long as they let me into the train with my bike, I'm fine. So tomorrow, mission of bringing my road bike to Oslo from Utrecht begins. I still cannot eat super hard food, so I'm not eating a lot of vegetables. Oh, one moment. Except for cucumber, of course. Looking at the hours that I'm gonna spend today on the train, this is the food I'm bringing. Damn, Daniel! I'm picking up the bike. Here it is, the baby. Oh, good to see you again. Utrecht to Hengelo. I'm currently in Hengelo, where I have 1 hour of transit time because my first connection from Utrecht actually got cancelled. This was not an issue of the German strike, but of the Dutch train company. And now I'm just sitting in the sun, enjoying some coffee, and I don't mind. And I'm looking forward to the trip. If it continues like this, coffee at every stop, I don't have an issue. Only 4 more connections to go. I have made it to Hamburg. I had to take a train that I was initially not planning on taking. It was a crazy packed train because of this strike that is going on. And initially the conductor did not want to take my bike. And then I did get a seat after all. My train leaves in around 20 minutes. Let's see, it's on time, if it's driving, who knows. We're in New Munster, waiting for the train to start. I'm very lucky because my train that I have to catch is also delayed, so no problem.
So
and for
lucky.
you?
I'm just delayed.
But you have a nice bike.
Yeah, got a nice bike. That's the end out of New Munster.
I've made it to Copenhagen Central Station. I don't really remember how many trains I took in between the last recap. There was this guy I met on the train, well, starting to get a little bit tired. I mean, I left the house at 9 a.m. and now it's 10 p.m. I'm really ready to arrive finally. Okay, train is coming. Let's go. I have arrived. I actually took a bike ride to the house from the train station. The husband picked me up with his bike. We biked together all the way here. I just washed my hair because the stuff from the hairdresser was still stuck in my hair. It was fun for the moment. So now, the freshly washed look. Good night. See you tomorrow for day 2 of this bike transportation adventure. Good morning. We went to bed super late. I'm catching a party tonight in Oslo. Let's hope today works as well as yesterday did. That was incredible. I took 6 different trains through Germany and I managed to arrive on time. Good morning! Hello and welcome to Gothenburg. I'm sitting in the sun here and I thought I would take the time to paint my nails red, fitting with COPPI. I haven't used this one in a while. It was still in Utrecht, as was COPPI. They waited for me together. Ta-da! What do you think, COPPI? You like it? So I've done 1 layer. I always paint the second layer too early, and I also always touch things too early when my nails are still wet. So nice to still have sun. I can imagine how in Gothenburg it's like this now, and then in Oslo it's supposed to be -1 today. Especially now that I have the bike. I want to do some workouts on the bike. I think it's not going to be possible for another few weeks at least. So I have to do the indoor training, but that's sometimes, for me at least, it's easier to build endurance because you have much less to think about. Another thing I'm way too impatient for is editing. I was on the train for almost 4 hours, just like there's little activities in which I can dissolve in like that. I used to sew as a teenager and I could do that for hours on end without peeing, drinking, eating. I feel this now with video editing. Kind of cool that I'm on the train editing what I'm filming now also. The last stretch is ahead of me. Only Gothenburg to Oslo now. And then I'm home. And then I'll go party. Okay, let's catch that last train. I'm yet on another public transport, driving to the middle of nowhere for a birthday party.
You may serve the pizza.
Do you have meat?
Disappointed.
I just woke up. I arrived last night in Oslo. I didn't film anything at the arrival because I was quite over it. I had to run to that party. I arrived at home, quickly ate something, and then rushed away again. Had a super nice time at the party. Honestly, that was the main reason why I arrived yesterday. And now I still have to show you and COPPI his new home. I can proudly declare that COPPI and I have made it to Oslo. Yeah! Welcome home, baby! And that is it. My road bike has reached the homeland just in time for the season. While transporting COPPI to Oslo by train required some time and patience, I not only created some bonding memories with him and the people along my route, but also avoided taking an airplane within Europe. And it was worth it. Just 2 days later, the weather surprised me, and I got to ride into the sunset along the Oslo fjord, just as I had wished for. Now, the natural next step will be traveling through Europe by bike on the bike. But that's a story for another video. Thanks for joining my adventure. See you in the next one. Yours truly, Clarice.